In the murky waters between tradition and modernity, between greed and virtue, between clarity and confusion, a search is on for truth, justice, and a way to return home.
They have identified me as the king after my great-grandfather, whose head was beheaded by the then South African Republic.
In the Limpopo province in South Africa, brews a conflict of Shakespearean proportion. Something is rotten in the state of Limpopo.
Decisions of critical nature about the land, and the life of the people of Makgoba is taken by the MEC, in collaboration with the same trust the community is complaining about.
They're misusing the name for a trust which is mistrustful and which is not doing the right, relevant thing towards helping the community. They are just shattering whatever the aims and wishes of the tribe were.
100 years ago, a war raged. The tribe of Makgoba suffered. Their king was beheaded, and the skull never returned. Peace will not come back to the tribe until his body is laid to rest.
But as long as I can get the original head, this moment I will be rejoicing to eternity, because I shall have achieved one of the greatest honor. To say now, he lived for the land and he died for the land.
The management of the National Cultural History Museum and myself were discussing the difficulties surrounding the identification of Makgoba's head.
The museum has a few human remains as well as some skeleton, which apparently were acquired during apartheid era under dubious circumstances.
Very my head of Chief Makgoba was still available within the Transvaal Museum in Pretoria by the year 1995.
Had been a German family living in the Kloof. They then immigrated to Germany, and Louis, for some reason, believed that they had taken the skull with them.
He then writes here, in the house of one of the farmers in the Lowveld, he saw the head of Makgoba.
As the king searches for his ancestors' head, the Makgoba tribe must also fight for the land from which they were uprooted. And as the dispute simmers on, the coffers are looted by his fellow clansmen, the fields lie fallow, agreements go unsigned, contracts gather dust, and the trust marches on.
I'm saying this document, the trust, document of the trust was amended without consultation with the community, but also without consultation with the royal house, including the king.
Say one of the Makhobas, he went behind our backs to organize and arrange what is now termed Mampoku Makgoba Community Trust. And then he didn't inform me as a coach. He just went and gathered his own people, and then they established a trust.
We have a wonderful land here, and we need to protect it, not to let it fallow and be useless.
I know all about the teeth.
And the MEC has now resorted to, in Parliament, to approve some 15 million. He's busy to pushing that tea.
There is no tea industry in South Africa at the moment. We saw the skull in the German's house.
Where the rest of the remains are.
The old man said, "But there are many heads, skulls around here."
I'm not in search of the skull, but the head of the old man.
Just go and make a clean look within that museum.